Dear viewers, Namaskar. Welcome to this edition of the News Bulletin. In the headlines today, 31 contract workers trained in material handling safety at Diksha, Ispat Suraksha Kushal Kendra of SAIL RSP, Machala Kala Parishad of Balani village in Latikata block wins SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant's Synergy Lok Sanskrit Mahotsav Championship Trophy. And in our Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav Series 2.0, today's personality is Guru Surendranath Jena. Now, the news in detail. A material handling safety training was held at Diksha, Ispat Suraksha Kushal Kendra of SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant on 22nd February for 31 contract workers from coke ovens, blast furnaces, raw material handling plant, sintering plant, new plate mill, RCM and steel melting shop 2. Mr. Sanjay Mehrotra, GM Personnel, CIS, TMM, Projects and CLC presided over the valedictory session and facilitated the feedback and interaction session. The sessions covered different aspects like general safety, precautions to be taken while dealing with material handling equipments, safety aspects and various do's and don'ts with regard to working with material handling equipments. Practical training on material handling was also conducted in the working model provided in the center. Mr. Ipil Bhengra, Manager, RCM, was the faculty for material handling safety. On completion of the training, certificates issued by DTN BWE were presented to the participants. The program was coordinated by Mr. Avinash, Senior Manager, Personnel Projects, Ms. Sangeeta Maria Sindur, Manager Personnel, CLC, and Mr. Vigyan Patra, Assistant Manager, Personnel, CLC. It is to be mentioned here that the center aims at imparting training to contract workers and local populace for enriching skills towards eliminating unsafe practices at workplace. Along with providing training, the purpose of the center is also to develop a bank of skilled people in and around Rourkela with specialization in behavioral safety. Machala Kala Parishad of Balani village in Latikata block emerged as champions in the final round for the Synergy Lok Sanskrit Mahotsav organized by SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant at Civic Center on 25th February 2023. It is noteworthy that 120 troops, that is 30 dance troops each from different villages of Latikata block, Nuagaon block, Bisra block and Kuarmunda block had taken part in the zonal rounds held earlier in the block level. The first, second and third prize winners from each block participated in the final round to win the ultimate title. Mr. S.R. Suryavanshi, ED Works, RSP, graced the concluding function as a chief guest, while Mr. Somnath Tripathi, ED MM, and Mr. P.K. Swai, CGM Town, were the guests of honor. Mr. Suryavanshi congratulated the winners as well as the participating teams for making the program a success. He said that dance is a liberating experience which has the capability to unite and enrich the culture and tradition that gets passed on from generation to generation. He also commended the efforts of CSR department in taking efforts to promote the local culture. The dignitaries presented the first, second and third prizes to the winners of the dance competitions. Machala Kala Parishad of Balani village in Latikata block, the winner team won cash award of Rs 10,000 and the champion trophy. Birkera Oram Cultural Group, Salitola village of Latikata block bagged the second prize that consisted of a cash award of Rs 9,000 and a trophy. The third prize that carried a cash prize of Rs 8,000 and a trophy was backed by Lakshmi Group of Nuatoli, Sarubahal in Bisra block. The judges were also felicitated on the occasion. Consolation prize of Rs 3,000 were also given to each of the remaining participating troops. Earlier in the morning, Mr. P.K. Swai had inaugurated the event. Later in the evening prize distribution ceremony, Mr. P.K. Swai welcomed the gathering. T.B. Topo, AGM CSR, proposed a formal vote of thanks. Mr. B. Ekka, Senior Field Assistant CSR, coordinated the program. It is worth mentioning here that as a part of its CSR initiatives, RSP has been organizing the Synergy Lok Sanskrit Mahotsav since 2012-13. As a part of the Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav 2.0 celebrations, SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant is presenting a series of news on the eminent personalities of Odisha. And today's personality is Guru Surendranath Jena. Born in 1924 in Uchapur, Odisha, Guru Surendranath Jena began his career as a Jatra performer and achieved excellence as an actor. He spent 6 months in Calcutta learning the completely contrasting, sophisticated art of Kathakali under Guru Balakrishna Menon. He then returned to Cuttack to continue his training in Odishi at the Kala Vikas Kendra of Cuttack. In the next decades, he created a distinct style of Odissi, permeated with the flavor of Oriya culture, Odishan temple sculpture, the Patachitra and Talpatra, palm leaf literature, and Odia literature. His style of dance was the subject of a study by Dr. Alessandra Lopez y Royo, a research associate for SOAS and senior lecturer at Roehampton University, London in 2005 to 2006. He had trained many luminaries like Dr. Kapila Vastayan, Ranjana Gohar, Yamini Krishnamurthy, and Dr. Frederick Marjolin. He was conferred with several awards, including the Nritya Bhushan from Kala Vikas Kendra, Cuttack, and the Sangeet Natak Academy Award for 2006. He passed away on 8th October 2007. That's all for the news today. Namaskar.